Welcome back, guys. I'm looking to reach 1,000 subs. Support me by clicking the subscribe button.
Queens of everything, Venus and Serena owned the 2026 Met Gala, and a Filipino tennis phenom is writing the same story right now. Here is something you need to understand before we go any further. There are celebrities who attend the Met Gala, and then there are people who arrive at the Met Gala and make every single other celebrity feel like they are background decoration. Venus and Serena Williams walked up those famous stairs on the first Monday of May 2026, and honey, the entire internet went into a full, breathless, glorious meltdown. But that is only half of the story we are telling today. Because on the other side of the world, on the sweat-soaked clay courts of the WTA Tour, a young Filipino woman named Alex Ilo is writing a chapter that is going to echo through tennis history for decades. And the connection between these two stories will hit you somewhere deep once you see it clearly. So stay with us, because this one is going to give you chills. Let us start in New York City, because the 2026 Met Gala was something else entirely. This was not just another celebrity gathering dressed up in couture. The theme this year, costume art, with a dress code of fashion is art, was a direct, serious, unapologetic challenge to every famous face walking through those doors. It was not asking them to show up. It was demanding that they say something, that they mean something, that they transform fabric and thread and design into a statement that lives beyond the red carpet moment and lodges itself into cultural memory. And the list of people who answered that challenge was as electric as any Met Gala has ever assembled. Beyoncé was a co-chair. Nicole Kidman graced those iconic steps. Rihanna came through and reminded everyone why the internet still stops breathing when she appears. The whole machine was running at full voltage. And then Venus Williams, co-chair of the entire event alongside Beyoncé, Nicole Kidman, and Anna Wintour herself, stepped out and reminded every single person watching why some people are simply built differently from the rest of us. Venus wore a breathtaking custom crystal black Swarovski gown, a body-hugging floor-length masterpiece adorned with a neckplate full of pearls, and she incorporated a replica of the Venus Rosewater dish, the Wimbledon trophy, folded into the top of the dress itself. Read that again slowly. This woman literally wore her Wimbledon legacy on her body. She turned 30 years of sacrifice and triumph and barrier-breaking excellence into an actual garment and walked it up the most famous steps in fashion history. If that is not the definition of fashion as art, then nothing is. The internet needed a moment to collect itself after that, and respectfully, it still has not fully recovered. Then came Serena, and of course, Serena brought a completely different energy that was equally, devastatingly on point. The 23-time Grand Slam champion arrived in a custom silver lame-draped gown by Marc Jacobs, adorned with gold leaf accents, featuring a one-shoulder wrap element, a keyhole opening, a cinched waist, and an asymmetric pleated skirt with flowing bands of fabric. The whole look was a contemporary Grecian vision, powerful, sculptural, otherworldly. Her shoes, custom-crafted in gold Italian leather, snaked up her right leg all the way to the thigh like something out of a mythology painting. She accessorized with David Yurman jewelry and a gleaming Audemars Piguet watch on her wrist. The woman came dressed like a goddess who also happens to have 23 Grand Slams and absolutely zero apologies to make about either fact. Side by side on that red carpet, Venus and Serena Williams were a masterclass in what happens when two individual visions of greatness exist in perfect harmony. Two different designers, two completely different aesthetics. One shared legacy of doing things that people said could not be done and then doing them again and again until the doubters ran out of breath. Social media did what social media does. It ignited. The debate over who owned the night started instantly and has not stopped since, with fans dissecting every detail of every choice the way passionate people argue about great art, great music, great cinema. And that debate is, in itself, the whole point. Because the Williams sisters have always made you care. They have always made you feel it. That is their gift. That is their power. That has been their gift and their power since the moment they walked onto the professional tennis stage and refused to leave until they had rewritten every single rule.
Welcome back, guys. I'm looking to reach 1,000 subs. Support me by clicking the subscribe button.